Hello everyone, welcome to my tutorial series on Docker. In the previous video, we have created a Docker file for a Node.js application. In this video, we will try to create a Docker file for a Python application. So we will go to the URL that is in the description below and we will open the folder Docker tutorial 2. This folder contains a sample code for a Python application. So I have downloaded the code on my machine. So let's open it into the editor. So I have opened the code in my editor and we can see that there is an index.py that responds with a hello world on hitting to the /URL. We are also having a requirement.txt file that contains a list of dependencies, and there is also a virtual env that is required to create a virtual environment with Python 3. To run the application using the native way, we will firstly activate the virtual environment. So we will go to the folder and we will activate the virtual environment using the command source venv bin activate. Now we are inside our virtual environment. So let's see which Python version is here. We can see the Python version is 3.8. Now I will install all the dependencies to run the application using the pip install command. So I will run pip install -r requirement.txt. After that, I will set a variable name flask app to the root file of our application. So flask_app, and we know that index.py is our root application. So I will do this. And after that, I'm going to run the following command, that is python-f flask run. So we can see that our application is running on port 5000. Now we will go to the browser and open the localhost 5000 and we can see that we are getting response from our Flask application. So now we have seen how to build our application using the native way. Now let's go and try to create a Docker file. So I will go and create a new file. I will name it Docker file. And as we know, the first statement of a Docker file is always from followed by the name of the base image, and the name of the base image in this case is Python. And after that I will specify the work directory. So I will use work directory /user/app. After that I will copy requirement.txt. So I will use copy command and requirement.txt. Requirements.txt is to be copied from our host machine inside the work directory. And after copying requirement.txt, we have to run pip install. So I will use run pip install -r requirement.txt. Now I will copy entire source code from our host machine. So I will use copy everything from my host machine to everything inside the work directory. And as our application is running on port 5000, so I will expose the port 5000 of our container. And after that I will set the environment variable of flask app to the index.py. And once done with this, I will use python m flask run to run our application. Here we are also specifying the host name, and we are saying that we are listening on all the IPs of the containers. So we are done with our Docker file now. So let's go and stop the application. Now we will build our Docker image. So we will use docker build. The name, we will tag the image with Python app and specify the path of the Docker file using the dot, that is the current folder. Now we will see the images. So using the docker images command, and we can see that we are having a Python app image that was created 14 seconds back. Now let's go and run a container from this image. So I will use docker run -d -p port 5000 to 5000 and the name of our Docker image. So we can see the container ID here, and we can also use docker ps to see that our container is running. Now we will go to the browser and refresh the port 5000 again, and here we can see the response. So this response is coming from our container. So we are done for this video. In the next video we will explore Docker volumes.